What's going on? In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that we have been misinformed about when it comes to sex and like our semen in general. When you get on semen retention, you start to value what it is that you have. We've been taught like when you're about to get to the end, you go somewhere with it. You have to ejaculate, but that's not the case. And when you start to value this, you start to question that. So why was that what I was taught? Why wasn't I taught any other way? I don't know. There's something to that one. Either it's a bunch of misinformation or there's something that's trying to be hidden. I'm not trying to get on my tinfoil hat stuff, but there is some other things going on in the world. So number one is semen is more than just a little eggs, like a bunch of eggs with tails. It's like the male life force. When you are on semen retention, you feel more powerful. Your skin literally glows. Your muscle builds a lot faster. And you really wonder once again, well, why was I just shooting this all off? You weren't taught any differently. Instead of chasing tail, you start to chase your dreams and your goals and aspirations. And your life becomes a lot more full, a lot more complete when you're not chasing that one lower level thing. We have put so much of what's the word I'm looking for? Like an interest or a priority on lower vibrational things, including like sex, women, even men, for, either if you roll that way or, a woman that's trying to conserve her sexual energy as well. We've been taught that it's like, oh, you're not a true man unless you have a bunch of women that you're screwing. And that's just not the case. What's the higher value man? The man that's like running his own business, he can work like 2 hours a week and still be making hundreds of $1,000s a month, or the guy that has a bunch of women that he screws? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one makes you more high value? And that high value comes from utilizing the energy that you have within you. The next thing is like a lot of people are taught that orgasm and ejaculation are the same thing. They're not. Orgasm happens in the brain, and ejaculation is like the other function of your body, but they're two separate processes. You can have an orgasm in your full body. You can have a mental orgasm. It sounds crazy, but you start looking these things up, like you start looking into like Taoism and things like that, and like the sexual teachings of the Kemet. Like it's like, whoa, there's a lot more to this than I thought. And the sun's starting to come out. That's nice. But they're two separate things, and you have to ask yourself, who said that I have to ejaculate every time? Like, I know if you will do this, you will mess up some women's heads, because some women will take that as like an insult, saying that they couldn't get the job done, so they're gonna be feeling insecure. It's like, yo, no, I'm just conserving my energy. And women also will not understand this because they've been just as brainwashed as we have. And that kind of, well, not that one, but it goes to my next point, like the difference between like blue balls and circulation of your energy. If you are wired to have, to be ready for the ejaculation, you're pretty much stopping a train. You've seen a train trying to stop, it's very hard. It's a mile of just skidding, like slamming the brakes, and you're skidding for a mile. Imagine all that force being stuck in your balls. That's what blue balls is essentially. When you rewire yourself with NoFap, and then you rewire yourself with semen retention, you'll be like, wait a minute, I want to recirculate this energy. You won't be scared to just stop and be like, hey, give me a second. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be like, and then you're probably going to be really alpha with it. Hey, you want more? All right, then wait. I'm just going to be real with you. Like, you're going to just be sitting there and you'll be like, all right, cool, I'm good, let's go. Like start and stop. Like a lot of men, like we think it's just like one round and like you just go, do what you can in your time. We're a ticking time bomb. Who made it like that? You know what I'm saying? Who made it like that? So that's the difference between blue balls and recirculating that energy. That's something I stumbled on to by complete accident. If you as a man, or well, you as a man, but like if a woman that you're with like is like finished up before you and they're all done pretty much, and you didn't ejaculate, what's going to happen is you're going to like feel this surge of energy. You're going to like all the energy that you were like sending to her is going to like stop, and it's going to recirculate throughout your body, and it's about, whoa, I feel powerful. You're going to feel like you're glowing in the dark. Like you're like, whoa, I feel amazing. You know what I'm saying? I feel amazing. But sending that energy is the next thing a lot of people don't know about sex. Now, to be fair, I know a lot of these people can get very creative with the letters of words and make them acronyms, but sex is sexual energy exchange. Okay, it's like, I know a lot of people don't like those abbreviations or acronyms. Like job is just over broke. But that is exactly what sex is. It's sexual energy exchange. One video put into perspective for me. They were saying, you ever been with someone, male, female, like if you're a female, mess with a man and vice versa? Have you ever felt different after messing with that person? And a good way to explain it is my personal experience before I knew what was going on. My first relationship, like, we were both young, to be fair, so I don't hold no grudges, nothing like that. But in my first relationship, the girl I was with, she had, self-esteem issues. She just felt very insecure about everything and things like that, where I was usually pretty cool, and I was always trying to console her, because even though college fucked me up, like, I never doubted myself. I got low, don't get me wrong, I got low, but I never had full doubt in myself that it affected the way I saw myself. I was in more of a state of like hatred, anger. She was just like self-loathing and that type of stuff. And I realized the longer we together, I started doubting myself more. I started, feeling more insecure about things I had never thought about. Things that she didn't have a problem with, all of a sudden I started having issues with in myself. I was taking on her energy. I was being dragged down to a lower vibration. That's what sexual energy can do. Now, a lot of these semen retention channels, or like alpha male channels, like, they'll try to demonize women and be like, you getting all the sexual energy from all of her partners and maybe, what I'm saying? I don't know enough about that to like speak on that confidently, but I do know that I can like deter y'all away from like trains and orgies and threesomes and shit, hopefully, if you got some sense. Once again, if a man and a woman are having intercourse, they are exchanging energy. You get some of her energy, she gets some of yours. All right. So when people think it's a good idea to run these trains on these hoes, bro, you do realize you're exchanging sexual energy with your bros, right? Not if you're first, but if you later down, if you with the caboose of the train, I don't know. That's a caboose is a bad word to use in this example, but I just gotta be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Man one and woman, they did their thing. Cool, they exchanged sexual energy. Now you second in line. You exchange sexual energy with her, but she's still holding on to your homie's sexual energy. So now you're taking on his energy. Then if you number three, and it keeps compounding. So the later you are in there, I don't know, bro. That's kind of sketchy. But that's something that, like, people really need to think about, that you are indeed exchanging sexual energy. And that's why couples that have been together a long time, they start to act alike, because they've exchanged energy so much that they've reached like an equilibrium in between themselves. That's something that you really got to think about. And then not lastly, but there's like a couple more points I have to make is, I don't know what happened to the world. Like, I'm an old soul. So like, if I'm going to get intimate with somebody, I'm going to care about that woman. Crazy concept. A lot of like men and women, like I've definitely heard women say it, like, oh, I just want to, like, what's that new song, like, get that bread, get that head, then leave. Like, bro, that's how women are thinking nowadays, and that's how men have been thinking. More basic individuals, like male or female. Like, where's the passion? Where's the good feeling? Where's the making love? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you have to be married to, be out there having sex and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, what happened to sex in general? What happened to, if it's someone that you really care about, then take that next step. Like, people will just put their dicks in anything or hop on anything nowadays. That's weird to me. I've seen this like firsthand, and I'm sure, like, even if you haven't seen it firsthand, you probably seen like an internet meme or something about it. But like, it's like the thing where it's like, guy A and girl A, or they're chatting it up, whatever, and then he be, hey, yo, you got a girl for my homie? And she's like, oh yeah, I got somebody for him. So you, as a female that's supposed to be looking out for your fellow woman, or just bringing your girl to the slaughter. Now, once again, if you're in that mindset, you see nothing wrong with this. But you are literally, as being woman B and man B, you walk in and you ready to fuck this person that you have not met. Just someone that someone is vouching for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all two have a relationship, but then you brought two other people to just come together and just do what they do. That's strange to me. That's messy. You don't know nothing about this man or woman, but yet that's what you're about to go waste your energy on. And then if then you're gonna fall off the semen retention track, you're gonna like shoot your energy off of some girl that ain't even worth your time. You know, that's weird. You know, that's just always been weird. I just sit back and I watch. Like, I'd be living vicariously through my college friends. I'd be like, all right, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna judge you, but you know, it's just strange. Like, if someone walked up to you and said, hey, let's fuck, you wouldn't. So why is it okay when this girl that doesn't even know the dude she's setting you up with, why is that okay now? You know, we thinking with our vaginas and our dicks, and that's something that needs to slow down. We need to bring intimacy back. You know, there was a quote, and I have this on the note card because I wanted to read this verbatim, but I'll have to link or leave a channel name. But I was having this type of conversation with one of my female friends, and she sent me this, and I'm going to read this one verbatim. But it says, sex is not getting pounded continuously in the back. That's a man using your body to masturbate. That's you not understanding intimacy or trauma bonding through sex. That's having no true connection to each other in the bedroom. And the last sentence that got me is, that's childish sex learned from porn. Yeah. Like, I ain't got nothing else to add to that. You know, because especially in porn, you just see thwack, 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 thwack. Fake yelling, fake moaning, fake butts, fake dicks, fake lashes, fake lips. You've seen all this fake stuff that you're trying to aspire to be. And then the ending, once again, just like everything else in that whole video, was fake. You know, they have fake semen. These dudes that are like promoting that this is how you finish sex are faking it themselves. I mean, obviously you can watch the amateur stuff, but whatever. Stop watching porn in general. It's literally sapping your energy. But those are just some things. You know, if you disagree with me, that's fine. But I want you to think about it. Just think about how there's like, maybe, you know, I'm saying, I ain't gonna completely stop, but I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. You know, that's how some stubborn dudes are gonna be. But I really want you guys to think about that. You have a power in you that you should be conserving and putting towards your goals and your dreams. The women that you think you need to be out here chasing are probably low-hanging fruit. If you can do what you gotta do with just a few choice words and she's back home with you, you got the wrong one, bro. I'm sorry. You know, one last thing that I personally use in my life is, if I'm gonna be messing with someone, I don't care how much protection's involved. I don't care how much, like, you know, precautions are taken. This woman could become your baby mama. Do you want to be stuck with this woman for 18 years? Would you let this woman raise your daughter? You have to ask yourself that question, you know, and that's just how I live my life right now. But that's about it for now. I hope this was informative. I hope it got some of you thinking. You can start semen retention at any time. I recommend you just start now and watch your life change. Until next time.